Hello, everybody, and welcome to our viewers back into the Proven Alliance studio. We've got the whole gang together today.
Woohoo!
Lino, Todd, Dean, how are you guys?
We're
How are
good.
you?
Really great. Thank you.
Fantastic. It's always lovely to see you, and it's always fun to chat. We wanted to get together today to talk about something that's near and dear to all of us, which is really just the value that we bring individually and collectively to the engagements and the projects that we get involved with. The question is, what's the benefit of working with a Sitefinity partner? Um, Todd, you've been in the ecosystem for a long time. Maybe I'll toss to you first. What do you think is some of the real value that your clients get when they're doing Sitefinity work together with you?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Scott. Yeah, so I think the biggest things come from the specific experience with the platform.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the things that we see a lot is people say, well, Sitefinity is a .NET based platform, so anybody who's a .NET developer can do Sitefinity,
Yeah.
and we know that's not true. That there's a lot of specific things about the platform itself that matter, and that get you in trouble if you don't have experience using it for sure. But I think bigger than that, just the the experience that we pick up from working with so many different clients on the platform and different industries and best practices and those kind of things contribute a lot as well.
I couldn't agree more. And Lena, let me come to you next and start it off by saying, I think a lot of the times it's to pick up on Todd's point. It's not that you don't know .NET or haven't worked in digital experiences or digital technologies before, but there is experience, as Todd was mentioning, and understanding exactly what is the best practice for implementing Sitefinity itself and leveraging the infrastructure that the platform provides. From what you've seen in the way that you engage with clients, which is more on sort of the technical guidance, would you agree with that? Would you say that that or other challenges are common when you're engaging as a partner?
Yes, I agree with whatever definitely Todd said, but there are two things that I see very, very huge value from using with a partner. I mean, I work with a lot of different customers, have some very, very excellent developers on .NET and
Yeah.
ASP.NET and Core, but they are new to Sitefinity. And the issue is not about learning Sitefinity or getting deep into Sitefinity. It's the fact that your partner already worked with hundreds of other Sitefinity projects. So I can easily tell you, like, the way you're doing it uh, might
Yeah.
work right now, but you're going to hit the wall in about 2 weeks. So I can
Mm-hmm.
save you a lot of time. Plus, also, this, guys, as well, which is we are privileged of a lot of information about Sitefinity on the business side and the R&D side in Sofia, Bulgaria, and everything.
Right.
So we can tell people, folks, don't do it that way because that's going away in about 9 months. And that's something, no matter how good you are actually in .NET and whatever, you will not probably know this kind of information. And the ecosystem and the partnership, we have a lot of these meetings. Some of us are definitely are on the advisory board for both Sitefinity and Sitefinity Inside. And we are aware of some things are going away, some things are getting a major update. So we can save you a lot of time instead of redoing that work over and over again. Does that make sense?
That's a really good point. I mean, I'll just echo the fact that we are collectively talking to the product team at Sitefinity on a regular basis. We get asked for insights and advice on the direction of the product. We use our client experiences to provide that input, and that gives us as well sort of an understanding of the roadmap for the product and what we know you want to be taking advantage of in every situation. So, Dean, in the UX work that you're doing, I've got to imagine that the work that you do, as much as I'm gonna bet that it gets to kind of detach itself from the specific infrastructure, still benefits from knowing how to leverage the capabilities that are inside the platform. What would you say about the benefit of having a Sitefinity partner, particularly UI UX focused, when you might have a very capable creative department?
Right. I'm going to echo Lino a little bit on this point. You could have the most creative marketing department and not know how to leverage that toward a good Sitefinity solution or implementation?
Yeah.
So my answer to this question is focus. So partners bring different types of focus to a Sitefinity project or implementation. It's important to its overall success. In our sense, we've seen patterns and best practices, and solid, strong, proven, tested ideas for how to create a solid user experience that you can apply directly in a Sitefinity efficiently. And this is, Lino, where I totally agree with you. Like, we have tried certain things with the platform and now have solid ideas about how to implement good user experience through it. I'll take as an example how to implement proper form treatment and error handling in Sitefinity. This is a strong user experience point that most people don't get right. And when you apply the best practices of Sitefinity to the best practices of UX, you're going to get something far stronger in return. So from our perspective, partnership with a focus makes a difference.
Well said. Thank you, Dean. I think everybody's really got a good handle on this. And for those that are watching this video and have good, robust teams, give it some thought. We can almost certainly add a lot of value and efficiency to your next Sitefinity engagement. So get in touch and at least let's have a conversation to explore it a little bit further. Thanks, guys. Good conversation. Look
Thanks
forward
a lot.
to
Thank
chatting
you.
further.